All right, well, we had some warm-ups today, but now let's not get into how long it took. Let's not get into how many attempts we did of Kefka here. Let's not get bogged down in details here. But what I am going to do is kind of back it up a little bit. One thing I'm generally thinking is that you more or less, it seems to be that Terra and Locke with Excalibur, Terra with like her overall output is the most useful. And then I kind of just need to protect them as best I can. That to me seems to be Edgar Sabin or Edgar Cyan or something. Okay, let's look at some details here. Golem, very useful. What do these do? Blocks blind, poison, petrify. Blocking petrify is useful. All output plus 25%, not strictly useful. So we need like his hero ring. Cyan was doing more damage than Sabin was doing more damage than Cyan was. Atma weapon is not going to be it. What's Ragnarok do? Magical output plus 25%. Let's go. Okay, that's good. Atma weapon is not going to be it. Look at that. That's crazy stats. Circle it. Okay, Edgar. Let's drop the Dragoon Seal. Oh shit, whatever. Longinus. A shield. Who's got the other hero ring? Probably Setzer, right? Stop Petrified Death. I'm gonna remove this from her. Ribbon. Fight always hits. Magical output plus 25%. I'm not sure about that. I could probably do better than that. Physical output plus 25%. I have to think with his Quartz Storm too. We'll have to look at Espers. The ribbon here. What do these things do again? Magic to X magic. You can use that crystal orb. Maybe the X magic thing will help with Locke to be able to do life 2 into another heal. If he's going to use it, he might as well use it properly, right? So the argument basically is like Locke and Terra are the only two people with life 2. And they also do the most damage. So, I mean, we're getting, you know, kind of speak for itself. Anyone can use this. Interesting. I have to change around Espers too. MP plus 25, MP plus 50, MP plus 25%, magical output plus 25%. It's the same. Wait, does she want the Minerva? Halves fire up bolts, blocks it. Yeah, that's fine. Sabin, Hero Ring, Spirit Stone, that's fine. What was that other stuff I was looking at? The ribbons, maybe. Maybe Edgar, Sabin both get ribbons? Okay, Spirit Stone is Blind, Poison, Petrify. Ribbon is Stop, Petrify, Death. More useful. You gotta make sure they're both got a blocking going on. I mean, I can also use defense as well, in times where they don't need to do anything. And then the other question is whether I want to do a Quartz Charm on her. Or on Locke? Thief Glove, no. So Quartz Charm is tempting. Otherwise, I would do the new thing I just got, the crystal, the X magic thing. I don't see it here. Quartz Charm is fine. Is it? What's the thing? What's the relic that gives people X magic? It might not be he. I thought it was Locke Strago could use it. Who has it? I think it's this. So this is also tempting for Locke. Magic to X magic. Fight always hits. Magical output was 25%. The problem is he's not gonna... I guess it does help his healing. All he has is life 2 and... Okay, does life 2 do a full heal? HP max. So this will help his cures. Is there not something better I can do for his more attack? Do we have more ribbons? No, I don't think so. Quartz Charm. Sage Stone Power Glove? Okay, what are the Espers you can use that are useful? HP plus 25%. Halves fire damage, halves bolt damage, magic plus 5. Okay, he's fine in Phoenix then. So, who else are we using? Edgar? Palador? It's gotta be better than that. Auto haste, defense plus 10, vigor plus 5, blocks mute model berserk. Well, someone's gotta have golem. So what's Sabin have otherwise? What other options does young lad have? Halves earth damage, not good enough. Stray. No. These sticks with golem. And then Edgar. I guess Palador, but I kind of forget to use it. Okay, let's do this. More vigor and unicorn. And then I gotta give someone else. Who can use Seraph? You can't. Surely you can't. She can't either. And then I gotta figure out a way to get her some more health. I mean, that could be it. She already has from this MP costs and magical output plus 25 and magical output. So I could give her Phoenix, but I have it on lock, don't I? These really is no other good ones to do. Okay, back to Terra, and I gotta figure out a way to get her some health. Outside of slinking out of here to respec, which I really don't want to do. Auto shell? All this does is half MP costs. Does the gem box really have stats like that? 7 vigor, 20 defense, and half MP costs? She does have to cast Ultima. Let's say I do that, and let's say I do Quartz Charm. She now has 1425, and she still has 400 MP. This is 50% mana, but you lose a ton of defensive stats. This is hard. Red cap's looking pretty good, honestly. That's not worth it. 5 magic. But the problem here I'm gonna have. think this should be hopefully good. Use someone else to heal her. Okay. Just in case these guys come in. Okay. Only he's missing anything here. Okay, I'll give this as a working title. Definitely a shame we can't use Seraph, though. There's a strong argument for Celeste. Who might be literally the only person who can use it. Let's figure that out for sure. Setzer can use it. Setzer does have strong arguments for himself, honestly. I think it's only Setzer and Celeste can use it. Okay, let's see how this goes. I think I should do the save state after this whole thing. Or do 2. Yeah, I'll do 2. I've done my very best to provide suitable entertainment. How long are you going to continue this insanity? I've tapped into ultimate power. Observe! Magnificent, is it not? Everything will perish in time. This world will crumble. Nothing will remain. I'm merely accelerating the process. People can and will create anew. Just say it's Terra saying it. And those things too will one day rot away. Why create anything, knowing full well it will not last? What is the purpose of living when death is inevitable? You lose everything when you die. It's not the end result of one's life that's important. It's having something to live for right now, something you've helped to create, something worth protecting. It's enough if people are able to find their purpose in the time that they have. And have you found your purpose in this world of ours, hanging on the brink of extinction? Yes. My friends. The power of love and the people who make it all worthwhile. Discovering that love can begin anew, and protecting all the world's people from the likes of you. I am Cheyenne, retainer to the King of Dema. You killed my family. Prepare to die. Friends. And family. My dream to build a kingdom in which all men are created equal. A brother who sacrificed everything for his fat country so that I would never have to. Knowing that I am more than an instrument of war, and that someone who accepts me will catch me should I fall. A future that lives on in my darling grandchild. A doddering old coot who puts up with me, so you better not lay a hand on him. I've got my friend's wings. Goobo. No Imaro, no Gogo. See? actual... This is sickening. You all sound like chapters from a self-help book. And I will destroy them. I'll destroy the chapters. I will annihilate these things that sustain you. I command the greatest power in the world. You are all less than dirt to me. Even though we killed the statues? Nothing? I will destroy everything. I will create a monument to non-existence. Did she raise that herself? Life and dreams will continue to be born. No, I will hunt them down. I will destroy it all. Destroy! Destroy! There will be nothing! We will not allow you to harm another living thing. Destruction without death? What fun is that? Now for my next trick, High Kefka will knock you all down. Okay, this is where we state slot here, save state, and then top to bottom, Edgar, Sabin, Locke, Terra. I forgot to change her row, but whatever, it's no big deal. I think the rest was fine. Let's find out. I'm gonna give this some tries with the same stuff for a while. I know I have enough output, I just hope I can... Oh, he has float too, that's nice. Okay, using Golem, which is Sabin's Esper, is really helpful here. This is the one with a lot of raw physical damage. And you gotta be careful which piece you finish last. You have to leave one arm and the head to last. So you have to leave one arm, but it can't, if you leave both arms at end, they do something really, really cheesy to you. It's disgusting. Bonk, 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 bonk. This is a hard-hitting spell. This is bad. I'll let you block that. Okay, let's get some air blades in here. Shit, she's not floating. Should use a Red Bull. Okay, we gotta take out the head. And then specifically one of the arms. You can't really wear the two arms down with AoE, because if they die at the same time, it's really, really devastating. One shoves you to the ground, the other casts Quake. And then you're gonna lose someone going to the next battle. I need her to heal here. This is not one where I particularly need her to be her yet. Airblade does really good damage. Youch. I'm glad the person who blocked that was the person who blocked that. I was relying a lot on blitzes for healing before, which are a little sketchy. Let's kill the head here. I think they're healing less because it's X magic. It's okay. Okay. We need their heal here. Just Sabin, really. Nice block, nice block. Okay, take the head out. There it is. Okay, use the remedy on the glare. Shouldn't work on him, yeah. And now we take out one of these, but not both. Oof. God, that hurts. Nice, that a girl. Okay, take out the front arm. I wouldn't mind bum rushing here, but I need to know what I'm hitting. Oof. Hurts. Ultimate time, I think. Okay, good. Waste of an ultimate, but it's not the worst thing. Feels stable. The party feels more tanky. Okay, I'm gonna take a time to do a mana battery on him. He's using more mana, I think, than her, yeah. Anything else I can do for now? Not really. Anything else useful to do here? The one thing I can't forget is safe. And that is something I really, really need to focus on for make sure that Terra and Locke are okay. This is a hard-hitting spell. Oh my god. And also takes away float. Which is the thing that took me a long time to figure out. But I gotta get out of here. Is that a Cure 3? I didn't mean to do that. Okay. So Sabin's a little low. Thank you. I'm feeling better now that I have my fish. I'm doing doing better attempts now. Actually went back and put together a party that seems to make sense. And kind of changed their gear around a little bit. The express purpose of having 2 protectors and 2 offensive powerhouses. I'm a little worried about how low Sabin's health is right now, but I can fix that. This is the one that's like a real blitz. Okay. So as long as Sabin doesn't die. And I can't let that middle piece be the last one. Nice block, nice block. Sonic Boom works really, really well here. Okay. Not bad. This is hard. Wow, he killed him. Where's my defense? Come on, Edgar. Help your boy out. Help your brother out. Okay, life 2 from Locke here. Followed by a Cure 2 AoE. And then she needs to morph and Ultima, I think. Or just Ultima's fine. I'll morph. See how it works. What do I do here? Slow this guy. Is Ender Plains only 2 left? All 4 left. This is a rough one. Oh shit. Wait, hold on. I've got a thing that clears. I think Edgar has a one that clears most bad statuses. Should I wait? Should I wait for Kefka? Oh. Okay, we need a regen too. Okay. Okay, we got the 2 cures, 2's coming. And then if there's anything left, Sabin can top us up. Should not work on him, good. Tools. Oof. Cure 2 on her so she doesn't die. I think she still will. Yeah, she died to fucking sap. Annoying. How many are left? Have I killed any of them yet? All 4 are still alive. Ow. Okay. A little bit of trouble right now. I think Edgar has to use Kieran. Ouch. Right on the one guy I can't be on. Really fucking brutal. Okay. One down. Assume the back one. Ouch. Into Fireball. That's my kill Sabin. See? He's fucking berserked. Oh, you can see it actually. Ooh, this is rough. I hope this hits one of the bottom people. Hitting him is cheesy as fuck, as per usual. Okay, this is going pretty badly. It's really hard to target. Okay, I think there's only one left. Locke needs to elixir here if he can survive through this. Can't because it's fucking 4 hits. 5 hits. Fascinating. Okay, this really fucks my whole thing. Now someone else is using Exploder instead. And now we end the run with only Terra. So that really, really fucked the whole run. That one thing. So what was the problem there? The problem is that spell that gives huge status effects to everybody. Setzer, Shadow Realm, Terra. Let's see it. I haven't seen Setzer make an appearance yet. Okay, we need to re-rise on Shadow. Shadow needs to use Haste X. We are regenning, but it's not really enough. I need a cure 3 here. Oof. Get the far one. Yeah. That did indeed happen. And then I thought about it while making dinner. Okay, who is this? Is this her turn? I don't have enough for Ultima. Time to use trying to use an elixir on her, I think. Okay, get one more attack in before you get condemned to death. Terra's sleeping, which I don't appreciate. I lost 3 members during stage 2, so this is a full scrub squad. This is a team that cannot easily survive Kefka's meteor. Okay, Setzer, roll some slots, bud. Need some help. Actually, Cure 2 probably would have been better. Oh. So horrifying. 2 people sleeping? That's fun. There's the fat heal. It healed for so much less this time. I wonder why. Okay, can I get this tapier here to help me? There we go, thank you. Terra, use life 2, post haste. She looks like she's in the front row. She should be in the back row. Yeah, this whole thing has been like a full 2-day excursion. Okay, she's dead. Great. What do I do here? Can't use re-rise. I guess I gotta use a Phoenix tier. Why is she in the front row again? Okay, we need to do some damage here. That's your job. What did that do? She's condemned now too? Great. Re-rise. Hey, sweetie. Good girl. She has so much fish. Oh my god, I'm so proud of her. It was good. You score the fish with a paring knife, put salt and pepper in the cavities and like along the skin of the fish, and then saute it skin side down in a big skillet, and then stuff some citrus into the cavity, and then let some citrus spill out into the oil, and then add soy and butter till it starts to soy sauce and butter till it starts to foam up, and then from there, you then put it in the oven for about 20 minutes. It was really good. Add that on rice. Okay, get me through here. At least I'd like to at least get a Kefka attempt here. I gotta put Terra in the back row. Oh, he's just starting to use Quasar. Okay, I'm gonna use X Potion. Because this spell is devastating, and Shadow's the first person to go next. It's so devastating. I think it's unmissable. He's using it again. It's so cringe. So what happens if you leave the back one up? And kill the front one? Can you use it again? No, it's using something else? Oh my god. I should get another re-rise in there. It was a Alison Roman recipe from the New York Times. I'm no genius, but I am good at finding good recipes. Alison Roman was someone who was like becoming a big food cook, and then she had like this big long interview. And during the interview, I thought it was very entertaining, but she was very like uncensored to some degree. She'd be things like, I would never. I forget what John Legend's wife is named, but he's like, I would never do a merchandise collection like that. It's all this cheap shit. And she kept like kind of like dissing people, being like, I would never do that. Or like, this seems really crappy. I want to do something really different. It was a really great interview. It was like very like unfiltered. But she got in a lot of trouble for it. So she kind of slunk into the background and started being more of a recipe cook person. But she's good. She makes good recipes. She's no Melissa Clark, but she's so great. Okay, who's first here? Life, hope, dreams. Where do they come from? And where do they lead? These things are mine to destroy! I've got some espers I should use. Out loud only once or twice. Besides that, I didn't really want to, you know? I can't explain why. Okay, this is a myriad of status effects, if I recall correctly. Didn't do much. Okay, hit him with the Ultima. This is hard hitting. Everyone but Shadow has re-rise. This is a myriad of status effects too. Yeah, they love their South Park, these fellers. Okay, I need to... Okay, this is really annoying. Status effects are always so inconvenient. I have to use remedies on people now. Which is a waste of 2 turns. Setzer is still muted. A little worried about my HP here. Ow. Ow, fuck you, man. Okay. Attack him. I need regen X on people again. I'm just gonna use haste X. Regen X. Okay. Setzer, you're the principal guard here. Oh, brown note. God damn it. Nice block. Okay, this is good. So do I use regen on Setzer? I think I do. Who needs re-rise? You and him, okay. Let's get a little... Let's do a re-rise here to be safe. And let Terra do her job, and Shadow do his job, which is attacking as much as humanly possible. This is a little bit of a squishy party. A second hit was pretty fucking nice. Good job. Nice. Oh shit, he's using Meteor. This might be it for me. Boom. So crazy. Okay, at least we have someone who's queued up a Cure 3 here. We lost all our re-rises. We do have some healing. So what's the deal here? I need to reapply Regen X, reapply Haste X. Bad. We all still have regen, why? Okay, the girls keep blocking that, which is nice. I'm gonna use Cure 2, Cure 3 actually. Setzer is like pretty underrated, man. He's a really good, like, healing chubby boy. My health is not high enough here. Come on, regen. At least this guy doesn't use the big spell. At least I haven't seen him do it yet. Oh, here's his version of the big spell. Okay, so who will survive this? I think I have re-rise on 3 people. Here's his version of the big spell, and it's arguably more impressive. And it's a horrifying, terrifying moment for me. 3 dead. Okay. Just great. Is she queuing up a Cure 3 already? Yes, good. But we are really low on re-rises. And boy, does he have a lot of spells he likes to use. Alright. Here comes another brown note. He's using that a lot this time. I need a life 2. I need a attack on yourself. I need a re-rise on Realm. No, I need a re-rise on Terra. Realm just refuses to die. I love it. It's giving her Shell. Right, I should give safety and Shell to my teammates. Who is in charge of that? Can Setzer do that? I'm not healed enough. The next Meteor could be really rough. I just love doing this. The girls block it every time. He's purging my buffs. Wow, purge works on everyone. That's so disgusting. Wait, did he just purge my MP? That's all? No, he purged everything. Motherfucker. Re-rise on her. Regen on everyone. I need to heal. I mean, I don't mind. Use as many brown notes as you want, man. That's like about 5th in your arsenal of pain in the ass and moves. Okay, any more re-rises? I should cast safe. I can cast safe and shell. Doesn't have them. What does she have? Do we need regen X? We do. Okay. What do you got, bud? Haste, float, dispel, not useful. Re-rise. Her. Bolt 3 could be worse. Okay. Gotta do some damage here. Shit. Devastating. Phoenix tier. I need a life 2 on Shadow. Bolt 3 could be worse. Life 2 on Shadow. Get a sketch on him. Having a little bit of trouble doing attack. Having a little bit of trouble doing any sort of offense as per usual with this fucking fight. Alright, what do you got, pal? Not bad. That follow-up attack is always very rude, I think. Okay, Shadow can attack here. Unless I want to use haste. We already have haste on 2 people, it's good enough. Here comes Goner. So queue up heals on both people. Or I'm not sure which one's going to survive. Shadow will not, for sure. Realm tends to, though. Give her that. Shadow needs a shell on him. Realm should attack people whenever possible. Fine. Life 2. Let's get shell on her with her attack. There you go, nice. That'll help survive some of these spells. That looks like we have 3 people painted up in shell now. Only Shadow doesn't have it. Okay, good. Okay, we need some re-rises. Oh shit. I wasted that. I thought that was gonna hit everybody. I've been brown noted. How disgraceful. Oh, she's muted. How rude. Okay, what other sort of buffs do you have, Setzer? Sap, poison. I don't think sap works. Do we need regen X? One guy does. Spell is devastating. Thank you for blocking that. Oh my god. Double. Now casting regen on nobody. Sick. Here comes Meteor. That was not bad. Now that we have Shell, wow, this is a lot more manageable. Oh, the clarity of eating meals. Not smashing your head against the wall. Okay, bold 3. Roger that. Heal him. Life 2. Pretty good. These elemental spells are not too scary. Ow. I don't like that follow-up attack, that was a bit rude. Life 2. So now Realm attacks Terra. Big heals too. Interesting, she gets healed for more too. Purge, rude. That means all my re-rises are gone, which is really bad. Re-rise must be on Realm immediately. And then secondarily on Terra. I mean, mostly, actually, honestly, Terra, but Realm is the one who doesn't die, so it's a little safer to have Honor as a guarantee. This guy, just to be sure, this guy can't be... Here comes Goner again, you prick. Okay, so instant X potion. So this is the third time he's used this. I wonder if my shell is going to do anything. I'm not sure who has shell right now. Okay. Jesus Christ, this stuff is so crazy. Okay, X potion. Elma's doing great. Okay, let's get re-rise on Terra again. That Goner spell is so disgusting. It's crazy how strong it is. Oh, she's an imp. That's awkward. I don't like Realm being this low. Like, Shadow is basically like a bonus character at this point. Doesn't really matter if he's alive or not. It's just to do like 5,000 damage and die again. Ay ay ay. Good job, bud. I did not do very good damage. Nice block. Triple block. Okay, so I need re-rise on Realm. Okay, so I really need to do some damage here. Ay, ay, ay. Terra needs an elixir. Should be fine. Okay. This is where Shadow throws a fun weapon. What can we throw? What's a pretty good weapon we haven't used before? We have 2 Ninjatos. Throw one of those. We're in the end game here, fellas. That's a lot of damage. Oh, what's that? Don't do that. Oh. Attack him. Nice. Damn, Setzer, pretty tanky. Okay, Ultima. Throw another Ninja Star. And then get a little heal in there. Using Goner again, motherfucker. Yeah, he's not a degenerate fighter, he's just a degenerate gambler. It's the 4th time this motherfucker's used the spell. Only 1 person died this time, which is something. Okay, please let me get this X potion off before you attack me. Sir, thank you. I need re-rise on Setzer again. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, now he's into his late game form. So this is where he's going to be really, really frightening, as if he wasn't already. Okay, so he's going to use... I always have to keep someone ready to use X Potion. While also doing damage. He's using Brown Note. I'm fine with that. Need re-rise on Setzer. Nice block. Come on, doggy. Here comes the doggy! Doggy cameo. Null? Really? No damage? Kefka's allergic. Kefka's immune to doggy? They're all at full. No one needs re-rise. Don't kill her with that, please. Okay, this is going pretty well. I need to have an X Potion ready for when he uses Fallen Ones. That's fine. Ice 3 is not it. Minor heal. Okay, I can use Ultima here. I have 4 more Ultimas in me. Fire 3, not bad. Regen X should heal that up. Keep a turn here for X Potion. He is bad. Regen X, good. Try not to get motion sickness. Brown Note again. He loves the Brown Note. Oh my god. Don't think you won. I'll be back. What? Wait, did I do it? Okay. Lessons learned here are My worst trait as a human being is insane stubbornness, where I throw myself at failure constantly and I don't change fucking tact at all. Secondly, within 10 minutes of having dinner, I was like, here's all these spells and all these protective abilities that you can use so that your party doesn't get one shot. And here are the only two people, Locke and Terra, who are doing anything at all, and everyone else is scrounging. Do you understand what happened here? I put 4 people together to make an ideal party to kill Kefka. At the end of the second stage, 3 of them got killed, and I still did it with 3 random party members. Do you understand how fucking crazy? I got really, really lucky. Basically, Setzer, Realm, and Shadow, at least especially Setzer and Realm, are the best possible ones I could have got. I could have got Mog and Umaro or something like that. But like, 3 of the 4 people I planned and built to do this with died. And do you understand how upset I was before? But it's whatever. Okay, here we go. I just had to stop and use my brain for a little bit. The tower is breaking apart. Well, come on already. The airship's just ahead. Now we get a great ending. Yeah, I was a mess, dude. That was 4.5 hours. I'm not posting that. That's not going on YouTube. Just this is. First time. Smile. First time. Easy. Come on, everyone. Celeste, Terra, what's wrong? Vulgar, did you know that the most popular clip of the year was one you did? It was from the horrible spider boss in Cyberpunk. I got my Twitch recap today. The Magicite. Magic is disappearing from the world. The Espers, they're fading out of existence. Terra too? Come with me. I have enough strength left to lead you out of here. Oh my god, I can't believe I did it. I'm so happy. Yeah, that was the last. I was thinking about it. That was the last fight. That Cyberpunk fight was the last time I was as stubborn as this time. I'm not gonna save. We're done. It's over. It's all just gravy. This is great music. Man, that went so differently. Yeah, I'm passed out. I'm passed out in a fish, in like a soy citrus glaze on my couch. That's where I am right now. The cat's gonna lick my face to wake me up in a second. As soon as I was thoughtful about it, and I was using different party members every single time. Cyan, think you can handle that switch? Machines, I'm unskilled with such contraptions. I just needed the dinner break. I got the reps in. It was too many reps, but I got the reps in. But even the most inept mechanical mind shall manage somehow. This is an amazing song. It uses everyone's theme into one long opus. It's so funny that I had 3 out of 4 random party members and still did it. I was reading the forums. I'm like, these people are all fucking bragging. They're saying they got it on their first try, or like they did it in like whatever. And I'm so mad. But then here I am. I just had to give Terra about 300 health, from about 1100 to about 1400, and then Realm survived everything. The tiniest little girl was the most indestructible character. That was the reason I wasn't using her before, is because her 1050 health was getting wiped off the fucking map. You saw that, right? The only person surviving the super spells. Had a boy. I didn't turn my back on the kingdom, Edgar. I knew you'd be a better king. You support Figaro, and I'll support you, bro. That's why I needed to become strong. Had a boy. That's touching. She survived every time. Oh, 4 mugs are on a bonsai tree. Yeah, that guy really lifts. He knows who he is. He's a himbo. He grills steaks. Actually, he's a monk. Maybe he doesn't. Whoa! Help! Save me! Yeah. Yeah, I think she only died once, but there's a number of times where she survived with double-digit HP when 2 to 3 people died. Once I realized that her brush gives shell, the spell that was doing 1100 without shell was doing 700 with shell, which is like increased magic defense. It made a huge difference. Rawr. A lot of the boss fights were hard because you're going into them blind. But if you kind of like switch your gear around, they're definitely doable. There was some really hard ones. Umaro was a hard fight. But a lot of the time the difficulty was like, you don't know what you're getting into, and you don't know how to set things up. There's not really like a generalist strategy. Shadow had some triple dodges there. Hooga! He actually probably did the most damage besides Terra to the boss. Realm probably did like 12 damage to the boss, somehow. And Setzer did none either. Shadow was getting like 10k... Shadow was getting like 8k crits when Kefka was in rage mode for some reason. One weapon would hit for 2,000, the other one was critting for 8,000. I think both sets of buttons have to be pressed at the same time. Gogo, watch Chalice and do exactly what she does. Gogo's good at that. Oh my god, look at him. It's like those Chinese synchronized divers. Have you ever seen those? At the Olympics? Like the boy and the girl who dive in perfect synergy? Or sometimes it's 2 boys, isn't it? Synchro diving is the craziest thing I've ever seen. And the Chinese, like always the Chinese teams were like by far the strongest. I don't know. I think I'm going to spend tomorrow crying and drooling on the couch. Or maybe tomorrow I'll bounce into Earthbound. Earthbound, I have one more Super Nintendo game I want to play. Earthbound is way more visual. We have a fun new game where she gets in a box and I push her around and slide the box down the hallway. I'm surprised she goes for it. It only started yesterday. Lock Cole. I got all these Amazon boxes and I put them in like places for her to hang out and she gets in them and then I swing her around the floor. She's like, she's in like a roller coaster ride. Come on, this floor's about to give! You gotta try a little harder than that, Celeste. Look! I will not let go! I promise! All that for a bandana? There's some things in life more valuable than treasure, Celeste. This is like very beautiful pixel work for SNES. That is a weird dream. That's very specific. I think I'll start. I don't think I'm gonna do retro, like old school stuff forever. I'm gonna try to mix it up a little bit more. Maybe like this time next year, or like maybe this time whenever I feel like an old school thing as well. But if the other part of you feels something strongly enough, you may be able to remain in this world as a human. Why is Maju in here? Yeah, I mean, I think it's probably going to be FF7 and Persona 3. FF7 in anticipation of the sequel coming out. I guess I'll play it on PS5. I own it for, oh no, I'll play the first one on PC, then I guess I'll have to buy a PS5. But I think the next time I'll do sort of like a retro craving will be PS1 games. There's at least 2 or 4 RPGs I want to play that are either my favorite of all time or ones I haven't played in a while or never. But that'll be a while. I got Dark Souls games to play. Maybe Persona 3. I miss Doom Eternal. But you know, just once I'd really like to do your portrait. On canvas, of course. Realm, how can you be thinking about pictures at a time like this? I'd love to do tactics. I heard War of the Lions is a better script. From watching that Resident Arc podcast. Like, the War of the Lions script is much better. Yeah, plus BG3. Mostly I'm playing these mostly I played these 3 SNES games because all the other games are too similar. I need to turn my brain off for a while. I mean, this game was not turning my brain off, but Secret of Mana and Secret of Mana 2 were. Interceptor, get going! Don't tell your dog to leave. What's wrong with you? Don't you understand what you've learned this whole time? Stay well. Why do you, like, insist on... Billy, it's time to stop running. Give me a warm welcome, will you? Shadow is a hard character to get. Shadow can actually die at the end of the first half of the game. You have to specifically wait just for him. At the end, when you have 5 minutes to run to the airship, you specifically have to wait for Shadow till 0. Otherwise, he just dies at the end of the first half of the game. I didn't play much NES. Come on, Strago, you can't let yourself be shown up by a bunch of kids. I actually have an NES here. It's not mine, but my friend Garrett, who I'm renting from, it's his NES. He has an excellent collection. It's only about 12 or 14 games, but they're all really, really good. Original Zelda, Gauntlet, a lot of really good games. Thank you. I'll check, actually. This is really cool. That's the last one. Terra, we're all okay. Hurry, get over here. Maybe there's another boss. Maybe the mod guys gave us another boss. Terra won't be able to hold on much longer. Dive, Setzer, dive! That was pretty cool. Yes. Yes, children. Complicated for them when they made this game is that most of the password is cupcakes. Oh yeah, there's a file that's unlocked. There's a password protected file in the folder you download the game. What the fuck? I feel like I'm like a secret club for boys. Got it? It's cupcakes. What's in that folder? Where'd she go? It's actually cool that Celeste is like Terra's biggest fan, you know what I mean? I like that a lot. Thank you, Setzer. And thank you to everyone who supported our hack for all these years. Okay, yeah. I feel like there's a little moment at the very, very end where Terra lets her hair go free. And that's like always been like one of the great moments in the game. Yeah, I mean, once I actually like took a break and thought about it a little bit, realized how much better I could protect my teammates, and I realized that I just needed Locke and Celeste are the only people doing significant damage. Locke because he's two-handing the best sword in the game, which does like 7 to 8k per hit, and then Terra with Ultima. As long as you kind of like take two big tanky boys to like watch out for them, and Sabin has Sonic Boom, which is like a full screen air attack, which is really, really good for those early segments where you have to kill the 4 people. That was my strategy, but then 3 of them died, and it turned into the Realm Setzer and Strago show. It's really funny because the whole time I was planning, I kept being like, the logical choice is Setzer, but no, Setzer sucks, I don't want to use him, fuck that, let's use all these other guys. I'm constantly just like, okay, if I want to do this, it should be this person. If I want to do this, it should be this person. And the answer was always Setzer. But I'm like, this guy sucks. I don't want to use him because I'm used to the way that he sucks in the fucking normal game. But then it ends up being Setzer, Shadow, and Realm who come in and save the day. That's so funny. Setzer gets the last laugh. I can't believe how key Realm was. And I just like all the spells that I used to think were a huge pain in the ass, like single target re-rise, just single target re-rises ended up being really useful. And I guess one of the other biggest things as well is due to some degree of what kind of gear I put on people, whenever Kefka was using an elemental spell, Fire 3, Ice 3, or Bolt 3, it did jack shit to 2 or 3 out of 4 members. It did jack shit. Like literally Realm and Terra blocked every single time. If they didn't block it, it did 0. Because of some of their gear. The Minerva on Terra, and maybe the Multi-Guard I think is the shield that Realm had. This guy Ted Woolsey is a controversial figure. Most people think he did a very bad job of Squaresoft English translations in the 90s. He had a tough job. You had to translate everything that was on the text box with the same amount of symbols from Japanese into English. So you had to be really limited in it. But most of the ways that people criticize him are for doing a lot of like fourth wall breaking, like contemporary references. Like someone being like Geronimo or something. A lot of things like that which are pretty cringy. Were there a lot of useless spells? In the original game, there are a ton of useless spells. Some of them don't even work at all the way they should. But in this mod, they did a very, very good job of making a lot of those spells have a real purpose. And a lot of them I don't even really get the chance to use that often. But things like Mute and Muddle and Stop, all the things that you expect in an old school Japanese RPGs to never work and to fail, and it's like barely even clear when it works or not. All those things like have real utility here. The biggest thing they changed is that there's, I think, 25 to 30 espers in the game, all of which teach 1 to 4 magic spells, and they severely restricted it so that no more than 1 or 2 people could ever use any individual esper. Like there's an esper called Ragnarok, which you get from killing, or whatever it's called, Bahamut, which you get from killing the 8 dragons, and only Terra can learn Ultima from it. Ultima is the big spell. This is a beautiful view. It's a great drawing of the airship. So that's the biggest thing in the game, is that all of the espers turn out to actually be some way to actually customize your character. Because in the initial game, every single person can learn every spell, and which is a pain. And magic was by far the best stat of vigor, stamina, speed, and magic. And you had to have certain espers equipped to get certain stats upon level up. So it became this like really like AC, OCD, ADHD, OCD style customization that wasn't really worth the trouble. Yeah, exactly. But half the stats don't even work, apparently. There's the baby. The symbol of the new world. I was really worried I was gonna have to play this game for another day. If I continue to fail this evening, the same way I failed all afternoon, if I had to play this game for another day, or it was potentially too hard for me to do this, God, that would have been horrifying. It would never happen. I will never do it. People keep suggesting that I'm gonna have a exclamation mark command in the chat. 3-strike policy. See, this is a really key moment. Scenes like the Opera House in this game, and the fact that there's 2 female main characters, that is a really, really key moment to this game, this here. It's really, really beautiful. The fact there's 2 main female characters, and both of them are really, like, restricted, they have a lot of power. Thinking about the Opera House scene, thinking about how musical the ending is, and how the ending is sort of structured like a musical, it sort of shows the way that, like, in the same plot structure that opera has, this game also takes up. Like, big emotion shown through, like, song. It's not a one-to-one, but they really, really, like, took cues from that style. I really like that moment. I really like the 2 main characters in this game. Is that not a great ending for an SNES game? One song plays the entire time. That's like a 13-minute song, which uses every character theme in the game and is that, like, epic. Covers everything, goes everywhere, revisits all your characters, changes slightly depending on which characters you rescue or save in the World of Ruin. That's a great ending. That is a top SNES ending. I mean, I'm probably gonna make I'm gonna make a standard walk and talk video tomorrow morning, and then probably start playing Earthbound in the afternoon. But, like, this was really good. This was really well made. Like, they put so much time into this to, like, really refine it. This was really punishing, but it was always punishing, but it was always possible. it was a bit too crazy sometimes. Like, the amount of, like, spell power... The amount of spell power that some random monsters in normal battles were packing was, like, a little crazy. I would love to tally of how many times one of my characters died in this game. It was, like, probably 75 to 120 times. Like, probably over 100 times someone got killed. I probably wiped like 14 to 20 times. Probably more. But like, this has to be like the best mod I've ever played. It might always be. To take something from that long ago and to tighten up this much so that it actually makes the characters feel different from each other. If you see someone who's focusing on vigor versus someone who's focusing on like stamina or magic, you really see how much less damage they take if they have higher defense. Like, it's a huge difference. The Esper system they did, that is an exhaustive rework. That is very good. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I was fucking pissed off a lot playing this. Like, really pissed off and irritated and worn down and tired. I just wanted the fights to be easy a lot of times. But like, if you are gonna do it, if you are gonna do a definitive remake to make the way the game should be, in a way that games in the 90s never were, they did a really good job. I didn't think I was gonna be here for like 48 hours. Jesus. I mean, I thought it'd be like at least 35, but like... I'm so glad I stumbled onto a Reddit post that talked about this. Because I could have just played the same game again. My mom loves this song. This is the only song from any game I've ever played where she's like, oh, I know this one. I remember this one because I've been playing like because of this one and like 7. I found this game pretty hard when I was a kid, yeah. I couldn't get the blitz commands to work. But they did such a good job with this mod. Like, you always wonder, playing games like this, like, how much you could squeeze out of a system to, like... This case, the same way that games that get released now have to sort of program and develop a game around the fact that, like, 20% of people are going to finish your game, generally speaking. Like, whatever the Steam stats are of like the percentage that actually complete any given game, it's a quarter, like less usually. Most people are sort of dabblers, you know what I mean? I'll just say most people are fake gamers. I was kidding. Most people are dabblers and they try a bunch of stuff and then play it for a little while and enjoy it, then move on. So you kind of have to like take that into consideration a little bit. In a game like this, especially these games are for kids. Like, you have to make bosses that are like a joke. You have to kind of make it doable. You know what I mean? So guys like this who like to make jokes using the R word and make crude South Park-like dialogue. These are the kind of guys who are like, who they know who they're making the game for. It's like fucking true ass nerds. Who want to go on forums and talk about how easy it was, even when it was hard. You know what I mean? Like, actual people who try hard this shit. So this is so well balanced for being like a try hard mod. Yeah. Yeah, people playing kids games into their 20s and 30s. They got a compliment one time when they're like, I don't know, a kid. And that becomes their favorite thing to do for the rest of their lives. Nick, I don't think I ever even beat 10. Like, I think I played 10, like, for fucking the full game and then kind of lost interest near the end. I probably played 20 hours of Blitzball alone. I beat 8. I don't remember anything of it at all. 12, I never played. 12 was the last one that I gave a shot. And I watched people play 13. I'm like, this looks terrible. 14 I played, but like years afterwards, like 2020. 15 and 16, no interest. 9 is amazing. I played 5, 4, none of the SNES, none of the NES ones. 5 I beat. And 9's a great game. I think a 9 remake is coming. Do you know the 7 is the best-selling game on the PlayStation 1? Do you know that the 3 best-selling games on PlayStation 1 are FF7, Gran Turismo 2, and Gran Turismo 1? I'm not sure which. It might have been like a different Gran Turismo, but 2 Gran Turismo games and FF7 are the 3 best-selling PlayStation games. It's pretty crazy. Alright. God, what a relief that is to get this done. Those are apparently the top 3. I was just reading it earlier. Today. You gotta think of like the Normans, you know what I mean? Normans are gonna buy Gran Turismo. My friend had the original Gran Turismo. It was crazy. It was so detailed. If you wanted to change your gear ratio from the longest to the shortest gear ratio, you had to hold left on your controller for like, I'm not even joking, like fucking 8 to 10 minutes. You would hold the left trigger and go watch TV for a while. They look pretty good too. Forza games, those sell well. Forza games have amazing music. And graphics. Yeah, I mean, anyway. Refining a game like this, which is so good, and I remember so fondly, to make it so that all 14 characters have, like, more of a specific role. And doing such a thorough, like, complete job with it, I'm really impressed. I think they did a great job with this. For, like, just a couple of dudes, over 6 or 8 years, for no money, respect. I can't sign up to the site. The site says we send a confirmation email to your email, but it doesn't show up. I was gonna maybe put a plug for the YouTube playlist. It's too late for the stream. And then maybe I might toss these guys some money on PayPal. If they'll accept it. They deserve it. It's so good. Except the script in the first half. The script in the first half is a little cringy. Like, you don't have to do, like, the edgelord 21-year-old humor. Setzer at one point threatens them if they fuck up. Setzer threatens them if they crash the airship, he's gonna fuck them with a rake. Is that necessary? Couldn't there be a more artful way to word that? What's a demographic system? Alright, is there anything else I want to say about this now? Or anything I want to do about this now? Not really. I'm going to kind of try to accumulate my thoughts tomorrow. But I'm so happy with this. It was too stressful and a little bit too difficult. But it's better than it not being too difficult. Because that's the way it always goes, right? Things are always too hard until they're too easy. So like the journey is really, really hard to appreciate from something in games being like frustratingly difficult to then being doable. You go from like angry to complacent, and it's hard not to have that attitude. This would always be like, this is bullshit, to, oh, that's it? That would always be the trend. The bosses are not that hard. About 5 bosses were quite challenging, including Kefka, Dataluma, Ultima, and a couple others. Some of the dragons were pretty rough. The ice dragon in Narshe was rough. I didn't know how to thaw your body with fire spells. You mean democratic, right? And it doesn't matter, I don't know. Either way is fine. Demographics are like, it's hard to say what a demographic is, but a country's demographic is what kind of people form the country. You know what I mean? Or like a universe, like this city's demographic is mostly young and well educated, or like this place's demographic is more rural and like people working in agricultural, things like that. That's what demographics are. Like surveys and like census data, you know? I was so serious about this. I was finishing up my dinner, and then Andrea is like on business travel. She's like, I just finished with my judge. I was finished dinner. I had my chocolate bar. I actually, today, after I had dinner, I needed to make myself feel better. So I had a peanut butter O. Henry hanging out on my cupboard for the past like 2 weeks. So tonight was the night that I treated myself to my peanut butter O. Henry to make myself feel better. That and a white chocolate Lindor for my advent calendar. I like ate away my sorrows. Like a PMSing female. And then she's like, hey, I just finished having dinner. I'll be home in like 20 minutes to give you a call. I'm like, I'm sorry, it's gonna be too late. I hope you had a good evening. That was at like 7:55. I was like, I can't do it. I'll be gone. I gotta beat Final Fantasy VI. Oh, did you? Oh, thank you. You're so great. I appreciate it. All right, well, other funny highlights of this were the Setzer, Mog, Umaro, Strago party, the grade C party, when you split into 3 during Kefka's Tower, being like arguably the most fun, and Umaro being like as effective and beastly as he is every time I've ever played this game. That guy is a truck. He's unkillable. He does so much damage. You just can't control him. And then Mog is like his sidekick, who's so useless. One of the things that was driving me crazy when I was doing all those attempts on Kefka all afternoon is that 3 out of the 4 times that I had someone die between stages of the Kefka pre-fight, they'd give me fucking Mog again. Do you understand how bad that guy is? If you're relying on dances, he sucks. There was 3 more slots for Espers on the screen. I wonder if I missed 3 Espers. I don't know where I could have missed them. Maybe World of Balance somewhere? What else was fun? I can't believe Setzer, Realm, and Shadow, 3 of my favorite characters came in, or 2 of my favorite characters, Shadow and Realm, came in for the finale and rescued my run, and did so well. After I planned and explicitly equipped 4 people, and it just became Terra and the backup companions. That's so funny. I played this for 4.5 hours today, failing. And then I try once with a renewed mindset with 1 of the 4 intended characters and beat it. Don't get me wrong, part of it is like I'm very lucky with them. Shadow and Setzer both have re-rise. Shadow has haste X, Setzer has regen X. That's crazy. 4.5 hours today of trying different comps and just hulking out and being so upset and getting everything frustrated me. But it was all education. Like, I still knew by the end of it today, once I was more calm after dinner, I knew how to approach each segment of the fight. The second of the 3 pre-bosses of the tower is the most frustrating. It's so annoying. They're so fast and all 4 of them attack. And they start. They start with either destroying your mana pool or stopping your character. And they have a random amount of attacks that each do 500 each. They can do between 1 and 4. It's crazy. Also, depending which one you leave, they'll suicide bomb the last one of themselves to kill one of your teammates. Each of the 3 sections before Kefka specifically has ways to fuck over what party of 4 you want to take into Kefka. Like, specifically aim to fuck you over. If you kill the head of the first boss last, there's like he'll just try to petrify one of your party members as his last revenge strike before you go to the next stage, which will remove that person from your group if they get petrified. Or if you leave the two hands and then destroy the two hands simultaneously, one of them will bring them all to the ground, canceling float, and then the last one will kill itself and you with Quake, which is an unavoidable damage spell, which does a ton. The third stage spams Quasar, which is one of a handful of unavoidable non-elemental damage spells, which I've never seen anyone block ever. He spams it. But I can't believe how much better things went this time around. It's thinking more clearly. It's like being a little smarter about it. It's remembering that there's like a lot of buff spells that I haven't been using. It's remembering how to hold on to someone's turn instead of busting all 4 turns out and then having to wait until someone gets their next turn, because the boss is always faster than you. Alright, that's enough for now. I'm gonna make a walk and talk video tomorrow, and then I guess I'll go on to Earthbound. I gotta do leg day. Very glad to get this done. Good old Final Fantasy VI. Still one of the greats.